Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, Millennium Dawn modded playthrough of Colombia. And let's get ready for war on Guatemala. Actually, I don't think we are Oh, we are just fine, never mind. 9 months, that's quite a ways out though. Got 20 divisions training. Alright, most of this is actually trained up. Supplies are absolutely atrocious out here in the boonies of the woods. Alright, well, my mic died right there, so what I was saying is basically we're getting attrition damage out here in the woods. Need to get our supply lines built up and get a defense in depth built out. So basically I need to come in and do that so that we can attack Brazil. And it looks like there's 2 air regions we're working on. So I can't see Brazil's airfields, which I didn't think was an intel thing, but I think it is. It's gotta be... Oh, yeah, I don't have 20%. So maybe it's... Or I only have 20%, sorry. Intel. So I'm assuming I need more intel to see where their actual airfields are in their provinces. Which is, pretty important information. That's, pertinent. I'd also like to see more of their troops before I attack. Looks like allies with Paraguay and guaranteeing a bunch of people, but no one's guaranteeing them, and then doing other things with like Russia and everyone. And the UK still pushing pretty deep into Russia. Lithuania over here actually has made some gains. Doubled their territory they own right now. Norway going from the top. It looks like Russia has stalled Japan in the East faction, though. I don't think they're going to make it any further right now. But yeah, back to what we're doing. Going for Guatemala. Let's see. Sitting on... Both of those need to get reduced down to autonomous region. Yeah, and then I think I might be able to get rid of that land warfare facility, but let's see. Move the rail lines up. Yeah, definitely don't need it. I already have one. Oh, all that network infrastructure at the bottom. Probably should move that at some point. We'll see how that goes. What is... I was wondering, I think it's Honduras? No, what is... We get the first level supply lines. We'll have to build more rail lines after those get completed. But, definitely need to build out the defenses there so that we can actually supply troops in case we lose our frontline territories for some reason. And then a counterattack. But I really doubt we would from the Amazon side. Looks like we've got our command and control equipment up. That's good. Fairly positive on income. Yeah, Special Operations Command isn't going to be really useful because we're not going to be able to get it, like, air superiority at all. Yeah. And she barely has intel on Mexico here. Trying to get an idea of the ranges. They have no air force, which makes me want to attack them. It's just I'm worried like the US or someone would support them, and they have some pretty good arms industry themselves. But I do think it might be better to attack Mexico before Brazil. If we can get our equipment upgraded. Yeah, because that's be a problem. Qatar is responding to something. Well, that's great. Kind of. Oh, yeah. And just a heads up, this is where I noticed I had an audio issue, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead right here. Who knows what I was talking about? I'm gonna have to do voiceovers on a bunch of stuff, so anything before this is just gonna be rehashing. But let's go to the unassigned divisions here. I think I was making an army, right? Yeah. So let's go ahead and add a whole nother army. Needs to be its own army group. The third army group, right? So let's get a general. Yeah, this is fine. It's a fine general. We need a lieutenant general that's decent. So that guy will work. We're gonna give this guy frontline commands. Here. Go to details, continue with the military info. What is going on? Get that set up. It's quite simple. What is this? Lagging? That's so not cool. Okay, there. That was terrible. Recruiting. Division of 20. Alright, we're just gonna have them train in the mountains. It looks like they have supply there, but looks can be deceiving. Still looks fine. coming through that path. If that's rail or water, I don't know. Doesn't matter, I guess. In any case, we are somehow losing money again. I do need to be aware of that. But it's not like a crazy big deal. And then I'm gonna bump all this up. Let's see, what is... Yeah, we're at that 0.9%, and we're sitting on an independence level of 45%. I'll go ahead and drop that. We'll do combat foreign influence. Nicaragua is the target. So we'll see if we can take advantage of it. Yeah, so... we have another motorized unit, right? Did I spread... I did not spread out the motorized brigades. They're not mechanized, they are motorized. We are recouping some lost battle experience too. That's pretty good. Over 2.5 political power per day. Looks like we are building out these rail lines too. Oh, it's April. This builds out in August. Oh god. Come on. Let's see here. What do we actually need? Tech metals and rubber in small amounts. Could go ahead and just trade. But I'd rather capture that land. Yeah, and then our income is going down. Actively. Which is kind of depressing. Let's go ahead and invest in more nuclear power plants. It should combat this to some extent. Yeah, so we went positive just from getting another investment on nuclear power. We're almost to 60,000 GDP per capita, so that'll be another research slot. Get rid of bureaucratic drain. We've got these rail lines being built out into the Amazon as well. That's really cool. So that is going to help us immensely going forward. And let's check out what I can build to get Honduras integrated. Like air bases, radars probably. don't really have like a ton of things I can build, but it's enough. Go ahead and let's make a solid play for San Juan here. Alright, so we got an aircraft carrier. Go ahead and get helicopter engineering. I guess yeah, I'm gonna bump up the fortifications here. We'll go ahead and just make these. Because we're not even in autonomous region yet. And I would like to get through autonomous region as fast as possible. Yeah, so that'll be 10 weeks or whatever it turns out to be. We've got a pretty good bonus here. 265% construction speed bonus. We are fully a welfare state with advanced healthcare and free education. It's just the police force spending that's a little bit lower. I'm gonna get caseless ammunition started. Yeah. What is it gonna be? 5 days? 5.5 days it was. Now it's 4.5. Yep. And that'll be 50 political power, and we'll get this down to autonomous region, and I need to rush that since the whatchamacallit already ended. The bureaucratic drain. So the faster I can get that down, the better off we are. How's our power? It'd be good if I got more enrichment facilities because of how many I'm building in, like, nuclear power plants I'm building in Brazil. Yeah, I really don't need to do training with this group. This one definitely needs it. And we do have 100 army experience, so that is something to watch. We have mobile equipment done. So heavy infantry versus gives us attack bonuses in jungle and defense. Production cost reductions, speed bonuses. And this gives you protection bonuses, a health bonus, doubling the health. Heart attack and piercing bonuses. This also has a heart attack and piercing org. Honestly, the health bonus. Oh, that's tough. Double the health bonus or an org bonus and terrain bonuses. %15 piercing versus 10 or 15%, and then 2%. All infantry, motorized and mechanized as well. I don't know. I think base infantry load, because of the health bonus, is ridiculous. Go ahead and try that one. Belton Road, we'll reject. We reject all that. Yeah, so 2020 researches, what we're coming up on. We'll go with the nuclear power plant. That'll give us more power. And yeah, we're just gonna be slowly eating away at that. That's pretty bad. All those gains we got are gone. Let's go ahead and get another agent recruitment done this time. I don't know what happened to our factory. It's the ghost factories. They're fluctuating even though we're always having 5 bonus. It's always confusing what's going on there. Alright, what are we looking at? Russia is fighting back over here. They are winning against Japan. Looks like this is kind of at a stalemate with the UK. I'm not seeing any movement. Oh, the Norway is beating them down in the northwest corner, though. That's pretty wild. And then we're actually making pretty good progress on our first initial rail lines. You'll see alright, most of those hubs are actually supplied now. That is a hefty consumption of resources right on that mountain. I'm gonna make that a supply hub as well. Just because it's the one open front right now. Let me bump that up and then move it into position. So we'll get 2 supply hubs. We'll get one in the far reaches in the corner, and then we'll get to see how that turns out for our troops. Looks like most of these are what, regulars or battle tested? These are trained but not elite. Just regulars. These guys are all battle tests. What about these guys? Just trained. Yeah, I need more funding. Really need better income right now than what I'm able to pull. Alright, so we got some sort of mastery finishing up. That's cool. We're getting factories. Got a lot of power, but not enough power. Actually, we're running out of offices to build. Go ahead and reduce autonomy and combat foreign influence. And 650 political power would be enough, I think, right? We need 50 to go down to autonomous region. Who knows if I actually get Nicaragua down? And we are getting the first rail line set done. Nice. Alright, so I could go ahead and upgrade this to size 6, which I think I'm going to do. This cuts across a lot of our land. And this hexagon is the indicator for the capital. So we'll go ahead and get our capital supply line done there. Going up. And then we'll have one going down. I guess I don't have that supply hub built. There's no chance I can get supplies there. Yeah, so these are all upgrades. I'm not going to worry about the upgrades right at this exact moment. So we do have night attack bonuses from, I guess, innate creation. Let's go ahead and get some of that researched. We'll start down the regular tree. And that should give us way better equipment than we used to have. Absolutely better equipment. Let's see. Is there anything I'm making for factories? Just office stuff. Could put factories here or here. What road is this? Antigua? Yeah, so really I need that road, as many factories as I can build right there. Nope, that is the wrong one. Something like that. Infantry specialist is fine. Let's see about this guy. This is our general. I almost want to go another attack. Yeah, so we'll go offensive specialist. This guy's another infantry. They're trained. A lot of them are almost done training. Oh, and I'm out of time because I have that other part I need to slice into this. Okay. From GDP standpoint, we are 2 trillion under Brazil. Territory-wise, we're 1 space under Brazil. Industry-wise, they're kicking our butt with 137 to our 116. And I'm not going to worry about Navy and Air Force right now. Logistics. We are starting to build up a stockpile again. Mostly just small arms, utilities, stuff, and anti-tank guided weapons and missile launchers. So, yeah, pretty cool. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch everyone on the next episode. We will be going to war with Guatemala and then setting up the stage to fight probably Brazil and the Amazon. And then we'll see. We'll see how everything goes and plays out. Anyway, y'all have a good one. Stay warm.